this camp going?
It's going well so far. It's really exciting to see all the new faces in here and how they're playing in pads, and even the returners. You know, getting the pads again is always exciting. So I'm looking forward to the rest of it.
What's been the message so far this spring?
Just straining and finishing. You know, obviously it's spring and mistakes are going to happen, but just playing with the same physicality that we ended off the year with is probably one of the biggest messages.
How much, it looks like you're getting a lot of reps at guard this spring. I think you got some last season too. When did you first start getting reps at guard?
Right at the beginning of the season last year. I know last year, preseason, I was playing tackle and switching to guard a little bit, and then leading up to the Clemson game last year, I got they moved me to tight end for a little while, and I was getting reps there, and so I moved all over. But right before the season is where I think I really moved to start.
Is this your first time? I can't imagine you played much guard in high school.
No, I never played guard in high school. Always tackle, left tackle.
Does it feel like maybe that's a home
At guard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think definitely. I think wherever I can get a position to play, I can play. At first, I think it was kind of hard getting used to playing so much lower and just playing a different position. But I think now, being there for so long, kind of getting used to it. I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
You have to say there's a guard coming back from injury, probably in August or whenever. How do you view, this spring for you in terms of establishing, that they can count on you and you can find a role?
Obviously, it's going to be a very important spring, summer, and even fall for me. But I think as long as I'm playing to the best of my ability and, collectively, I think as long as we're playing as a unit, the best five will be out there.
Xavier, how big was that Tennessee game for you to come in and play some more and step in and get some of those first meaningful reps at guard?
Yeah, that game was huge. It was a huge confidence booster for me. I think playing. That was my first time really, starting a game since the Cincinnati game. So it was definitely nice to be out there again and play an important role and step in for Warren in that game. I think it was huge.
Kirby's, I say a couple times it was be more physical. Be more I mean, you guys, I can't imagine that it can get that physical or guys get hurt out there. What is he looking for when he talks about wanting to see you get more physical? And how much is there to be said about where you played high school versus playing in the South and all that?
Yeah, I think, playing physical, it means, finishing on the play. No matter if you make a mistake or not, finishing, covering down after the play's over, run, sprinting to the ball and finishing. And these are just all important, factors that go into being an elite offensive line. And obviously we had, a couple guys, go to the draft last year, and so we have some spots to fill in, and I think finding that collectiveness and connection between us as an O-line is very important. As from, what was the second part?
Well, just playing in the South versus,
the North. Yeah, I mean,
you hear that a lot.
Coming from Rhode Island, man, that's probably the number one thing I hear. Everybody, what I got down here. Some people don't even know where Rhode Island's at. So I think, coming where I'm from, it's important to show that, we can ball too. In the North, I know in the South it's a completely different game, but, I'm just glad that I can be an example for other kids that are trying to get out there from the North or New England or anywhere that's not the South.
What do you
There was no
About Rhode Island? I say friends, family, and food. The three big F's. Yeah, friends, family, food. It's so small that everybody across the state is connected. A 20-minute drive back home. Forget about that. I'm not driving 20 minutes, but down here, that's like nothing. So.
What particularly food-wise?
Food-wise, I'd say lobster. I definitely miss my lobster, my clam cakes. I miss all. It's the seafood, I think, and I'm half Italian, so I miss my Italian food too. So it's really good.
What do you like about the South?
The South, about food-wise or just anything? Food-wise, definitely got good.